Hey guys, I just want to do a quick review if you're into old cameras. I've been into old cameras for a minute. So this is a D3s. Here you have the D4. I just want to point out a couple quick differences if you're going in between these two, potentially, right? Keep in mind, this is 2 CFs, this is not 2 CFs. This is XQD, the earlier versions. Also keep in mind, on the D3, you have a focus switch, right? To change your focusing system. Man, you don't have that on the D4. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But on the D4, you do have 2 joysticks. So that's kind of cool. If you've ever had a pro body camera, or some of their semi-pro bodies, if you're doing long exposures at night, that being built in instead of the little rubber thing you slip in, light years beyond, right? And also I just wanted to point out, on the older D3, you have a metering mode there, but on the D4 is here where this L is. So let me focus that. See, there it is on the D4. It's actually there. You know, it's not bad, but also on the D3, you have the continuous and single shot there, and you still get to it from the same place on the D4, but it's not a dedicated button. I think I'm old or something, but these dedicated buttons on the outside, there's no menu system. You change the physical button and you're good to go. So I really like that, but both of these are pro bodies. So you get all the pro goodness, you know, which is dual slots, all the features. Both of these were flagships. D3, you know, you had the D3, the D700, and D300. D300 was a crop body, of course. Actually, I just sold my D300, which was an amazing camera. But most people never sell their D700 or D3s. Now this is 12 megapixels. This is 16. So very similar, you know, in a lot of ways. You know, but my point of these old cameras is you don't have to go out and spend $6,000, right? I mean, they're just cheap compared to what they used to be. So, you know, I mean, locally, I'm finding D3Ss for like $500 or less. So, I mean, the D3S does seem to have better battery life than the D4. You know, they did switch the battery in between them two, so be aware of that. But let me know in the comments, do you shoot an old Nikon DSLR? Maybe even a D200, D100? What are you shooting? Would love to see some links to your Instas. And just talk old cameras here, because I don't think these old bodies get the love that they probably should, because they're workhorses. This is rated at 300, that's rated at 400,000 actuations. I mean, they're just great. Now, I will say, when I noticed that I'm shooting portrait, the AF on button did move on the D4, so just be aware of that if you're going back and forth between these two bodies. You know, that and the metering modes just work a little bit different, so just keep that in mind. But let me know. Comments, questions, be happy to answer anything on these two bodies. Thank you.